Am I the asshole for giving one daughter more inheritance? My husband and I have 2 daughters. Let's call them Emma, 32 female, and Sam, 29 female. My husband died of a stroke 2 years ago, and he left everything to me. I'm rewriting my will as well in case something happens to us. Originally, everything was split 50-50 between the girls, but now I'm splitting about 70-20 in favor of Emma. Emma has ADHD and isn't doing great in life. In those days, everyone just assumed she was lazy and she didn't get the help children get today until she was in her teens. She just finished high school and is working at a retail store as a stalker. It's backbreaking, and she doesn't have much in the way of savings or anything. Her car was her father's when he passed. Sam works in tech as a project manager, and her husband is a doctor. They live in $1 million house and have 2 kids. I'm not worried about Sam. She's always been very capable and excelled at everything. She was always the overachiever, and I don't think she needs help financially. Her and her husband probably take home $500,000 after taxes a year. I want Emma to inherit the house and the car when I pass. I think it will be good for her because she can live in it or sell it and buy another one. Sam will be fine, and her husband have several houses and a summer home. But Sam is angry with me because I've made it clear that Emma gets most of our belongings. The bank savings and stocks will go to Sam, but if I live to 80s, she won't have too much. Probably 20 to 30% of what the house is worth. But I think it's fair because she's doing much better. Sam called me to yell at me saying I'm favoring Emma. I reminded her of how much worse off Emma is than her, but she said that since they were both her daughters, she should get things 50-50 or as favoritism. She said I should will half of the inheritance to her children for college funds, but I reminded her she makes more and she can save for them. I told her it's not about favoring Emma over her, but Emma is worse off and she will be fine, which resulted in her hanging up and refusing to come over for Christmas. Am I the asshole?
Oh, I first started off and I was like, yeah, a 70-20 split, which I don't know where the other, 10% charity, whatever she's doing. But I think it's really hard because this will was written when her husband was alive. And so it was also his intention to have his daughters equally share their assets and everything. So it's hard when one partner goes first and then the will is changed kind of without their decision involved. But I get having ADD. It's something I really struggle with. And I get having to work harder and go the extra mile to get, what it might take someone who doesn't have that a quarter mile to do. I have to go a mile and they go a quarter mile. But at the same time, Emma is really young and she's got a lot of opportunity, a lot of life ahead of her to get to that other place where her sister is. But I don't know. I think if you want to make sure she's going to be okay, I think you leave her the house if it's paid off. She doesn't have to worry about a place to live. She can afford the property taxes, hopefully. And if she can't, she could sell it to buy a more affordable house. But I think leaving everything to Emma, I would feel like I was getting slapped in the face by my mom. I would feel like there's heavy favoritism at play. It's not a good feeling.
No, not at all.